45 minutes left. Archangel Michael says, a big miracle will happen in your life, but you are making a biggest mistake. Please don't do this, open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, time is slipping through your hands, and something beyond explanation is about to change your life forever, but a hidden force inside you is pulling you in the opposite direction, whispering doubts, planting hesitation. This is not just any moment, this is a turning point that will define everything ahead. You are standing at the edge of the most beautiful miracle designed just for you, and yet, you're dangerously close to stepping away from it. The choice you are about to make, though it may feel small, is actually massive in the unseen world. The doors that were prayed open by your ancestors are now waiting on your movement. Someone behind the scenes has been praying for your breakthrough more than you know. They felt your pain, cried tears on your behalf, and interceded for the gates of your destiny to unlock at this exact hour. And now, you are just inches from stepping through. But your hesitation is triggering a spiritual delay. That one decision you're battling with is not as harmless as you think. It's the exact distraction the enemy planted to stop your miracle. The timing is divine, but your resistance is human. Archangel Michael says you must break free from the illusion that what you're holding on to is safety. It is not safety, it is sabotage dressed in familiarity. A mistake made now could cost you years you've already survived. If you walk away now, the people assigned to your light will remain in darkness. That's how big this is, and you've already carried too much pain to quit before your prophecy is fulfilled. Your story was never meant to end in silence. That voice inside telling you to stay small is not divine. It's deceit. You were meant to rise loudly, not retreat quietly. You don't see it yet, but there are hands waiting to applaud your breakthrough, hearts waiting to meet your healed version, and souls ready to align with your purpose. The path is prepared, but your doubt is delaying your entrance. A delay is turning into a trap. Comment right now if you feel this warning shaking something inside you. This is not an accident. You were pulled here by the whisper of destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The biggest mistake people make before miracles is assuming they can control the timing. But you were never meant to time this miracle. You were only meant to obey when it arrives. And it has arrived. Now, you've been given a divine countdown. This 45-minute window is sacred. It is real. If you miss this moment, the miracle doesn't vanish. It waits, but it won't wait at the same cost. Someone close to you is about to say something that sounds wise but is actually woven with fear. They'll advise you to be practical, cautious, or wait. But that's not divine wisdom. It's fear disguised as care. The next step you're resisting is the step they fear you'll take because they know once you do, they can't control you anymore. Some people are only peaceful when you stay stuck. Your movement threatens their comfort. The person you think is protecting you might be the very one delaying your destiny. That's the painful truth the angels are trying to reveal to you in this hour. Not everyone's silence means they're neutral. Some are silently celebrating your fear. If you've been overthinking something for days, this is your message to stop analyzing and start moving. Movement is faith. Movement is surrender. Movement is what opens the miraculous. Don't underestimate this moment. Your ancestors dreamed of this breakthrough and prayed for you to be strong enough to step into it. You are the answer to their tears. The signs have been everywhere lately. Repeating numbers, dreams that feel louder than usual, even unusual tension. These are all confirmations. You are not imagining it. This is the spiritual alarm clock ringing in your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 654. You've been feeling strange lately, as if something is about to happen. That's not anxiety. That's alignment. You're sensing the shift before it becomes visible. Every blessing that has been blocked is now circling your life, waiting for your yes. But here's the risk. If your mistake becomes your pattern, this blessing will pass you by. And it will be because you weren't worthy. It will be because you weren't ready. This is the part of the movie where the hero doesn't know how close they are to the victory scene. The cameras are rolling in the spirit. Heaven is watching. You're about to be written into legacy. But only if you don't mess this up. The choice that seems easy right now is the trap. The heart path is the holy one. Your strength will be tested not by the weight of the pain, but by the size of the leap you dare to take. If you've been considering walking away from someone, something, or someplace, you need to ask yourself, is it pulling me toward peace or pushing me into fear? The answer is where your miracle lies. A toxic situation you've been tolerating. It's the very thing blinding you from the next open door. If you stay in it out of guilt or habit, you'll lose what God is trying to send to you. Comment below if you know this message is about you. Stop ignoring the divine nudge. It's louder now because the moment is more urgent. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your miracle has a heartbeat. It's living, breathing, waiting. But it can't survive in environments where you're still tied to fear. Fear is suffocating your future. The tears you cried last week were not in vain. Heaven saw them. A deep cry, the one you hid in your pillow, shook the heavens and summoned the miracle. You're not alone in this decision. Angels have been assigned to help carry the weight of it. But you must take the first step in faith. If you knew how many people were secretly watching, hoping you would fail, you'd understand why the resistance has been so heavy. The darker forces know your light is disruptive. That's why they've attacked you through your mind. This isn't about doubt. This is about destiny. Your miracle has enemies, but your obedience makes them powerless. You've asked for a sign. This is it. This message isn't on your screen by accident. This is divine confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Some people will be shocked when they see where you're going, especially the ones who tried to keep you where you were. They knew your wings were growing. They just hoped you wouldn't notice. But it's too late now. Your eyes are opening. Your ears are sharpening. You're not the same person who used to shrink in rooms where you were called to shine. You're feeling nervous because it's time to stretch. The discomfort is your confirmation. You are in the cocoon, but the wings are almost done forming. Don't trust everyone with your plans. Silence is your protection. Speak only when it's safe and move only when it's sacred. There is someone about to come into your life who will speed up your miracle. But if you keep attaching to the wrong people, they'll be delayed from meeting you. That's how destiny works. The biggest mistake you are about to make is giving energy to something that has already expired. You are watering dead plants, and it's time to stop. Comment if your spirit just got loud. You're being awakened. This is more than a message. It's your rescue. Tap Amen to get blessing 888. You were never meant to stay in survival mode. That season is closing, but it depends on what you do right now. A big miracle is parked just inches from your decision. Don't make the mistake of choosing comfort over calling. Comfort feels good, but calling feels right. One keeps you safe. The other makes you soar. Archangel Michael says the universe is holding its breath waiting to see what you choose. The spirit realm has paused to observe your next step. Even the angels assigned to your journey have halted, listening for your command. Your words are powerful now. Speak light. Speak release. Speak yes to the miracle and no to the mistake, whispering softly. Not yet. If you're feeling afraid, that's expected. Fear always shows up before miracles. But faith is louder when you stop feeding fear with delay. Every time you said, "I'll do it later," the miracle stepped back 1 foot. But now, later doesn't exist. Your is only now, and this now is holy. People around you have sensed the shifts too. That's why they've been acting strange. Some pull away from your light when it grows brighter than they can handle. Not everyone you love can go where you're going. A miracle ahead doesn't have seats for those who doubted your value. You need to understand. Letting go is not betrayal. It's sacred alignment. Comment if you feel like you're about to jump, cry, or finally understand something you couldn't before. That's because this is your soul waking up. Type Amen to get blessing 222. There's a contract forming in the unseen. It has your name on it. It is written in divine ink and sealed with the blood of your survival. If you walk away now, you will repeat a cycle you were born to break. You've seen that cycle play out in others. Now it stops with you. The mistake most people make is assuming they'll get another chance. But some doors don't reopen the same way again. The handle changes shape. A lock becomes coded to a different time. This door is open now, but only for a flicker of time. If you delay, the wind will close it, and you'll be left wondering what could have happened if you move. The moment you release what's holding you down, heaven will release what's rising toward you. Your miracle is like rain. It will pour, but only if the clouds are clear. You've been holding too many weights to receive the flood. The people around you won't understand why you suddenly shift. Become silent, start moving different. That's okay. They didn't hear what you just heard. This is a personal message from the realm beyond. It's not for them, it's for you. And only you can activate it by action. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. There's a house waiting for your name to be signed. There's a contract waiting for your voice to say yes. There's a healing waiting for your hands to let go of the wound. Everything is connected. What you release now affects what shows up later. Your miracle is not just one event. It is a divine ripple. You felt unseen, forgotten, overlooked. But that was preparation, not punishment. What felt like rejection was redirection. The energy around you is about to flip. What was being delayed will now chase you. But you must not make that mistake that keeps calling your name. A familiar voice will try to make you second-guess yourself. Don't answer it. It's sent to test your courage, not confirm your clarity. If it doesn't feel like peace, it's not your next step. If it causes you to shrink, it's not your miracle. If it demands silence when your spirit wants to sing, it's not sent by heaven. Comment below if you're still reading and every word feels like it's for you. That's not coincidence. That's divine targeting. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1. 20. This next part is the moment your soul has been screaming for. The reason why you've been restless, losing sleep, or feeling emotional for no reason, your spirit has been sensing the shift before your mind could explain it. There are 45 minutes left. And no, that's not symbolic. That's a literal clock in heaven ticking down before this spiritual window shifts dimensions. Archangelic intervention is happening in real time. Right now, someone is waking up in a different city with your name in their dream. That person holds part of your destiny. If you move in time, you'll meet them. But if you wait, they'll connect to someone else. Because timing is alignment. And alignment doesn't beg. It obeys. You have to move now. Even if your hands shake. Even if you don't feel ready. Miracles don't come when we're ready. They come when we're raw. The blessing isn't waiting for your perfection. It's waiting for your permission. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Do you feel that? That pounding in your chest is an anxiety. That's your soul recognizing the frequency of destiny. You've heard this before, but never this clear. You've been here before. Standing at the crossroads, afraid to jump. But this time, you're not alone. This time, you have divine backup. You've made enough mistakes in the past. You've delayed enough joy. You've buried enough dreams. This time, you'll walk differently. You'll trust sooner. You'll release faster. And when you do, the heavens will move. That money that's been held up, it'll be released. That message you've been waiting for, it'll come. That door you thought was closed forever, it will swing wide open. But you must not choose the old version of you in this new season. The miracle is coded for the healed you, not the hesitant you. Your next level requires a new decision. Comment if you've made the choice to obey, to move, to trust. Devour it. Type Amen to get blessing 414. You still have time, but not much. This is not fear. This is urgency birthed in heaven. This message found you because someone prayed for you to hear it. Maybe your grandmother's spirit. Maybe a guardian you forgot. Maybe even a stranger you helped long ago. That energy has returned. That seed you planted has bloomed. But you must walk to the harvest before the storm takes the fruit. The mistake would be to ignore this again. To click out, to scroll past. But deep down, you know you can't. This is too accurate. Too real. Too time. The miracle is not random. The mistake is not small. And the time is now. Take the lead, type Amen to get blessing 3333. The wind around your life is shifting direction, and it's pushing you forward even if you've been afraid to move. You may feel like your feet are stuck, but the truth is your wings are ready. You were built for this exact moment, and heaven hath been preparing this stage for you all long. There is a divine contract floating above your name with gold and ink, and all it requires is your movement. But if you fall for the trap that's being placed before you, that miracle may turn back into mist. You've cried too long to walk away now. You are not standing still anymore. You're standing between two worlds. One of destiny and one of deception. The mistake is not about choosing something bad. It's about settling for something almost right. Almost right is the enemy's favorite trick. It makes you comfortable. It gives you hope but no breakthrough. It gives you a taste of joy. Then steals it away before you swallow. There's someone who keeps coming back into your life just to keep you from moving forward. Every time your miracle gets close, they show up to distract you. This is your sign. Don't let them in again. Their purpose is not to grow with you. It's to slow you. They may not even know it, but they're being used to delay the light you've waited for. The miracle has already started forming in places your feet haven't touched yet. Here's a letter coming with your name written on it in divine timing. But if you say yes to the wrong call, the real call won't reach you. Comment right now if this is starting to shake your soul and open your heart. That's not random. That's prophecy in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your name is about to be mentioned in a room you've never walked into. But if you make the mistake of clinging to what's leaving, you won't receive what's arriving. Miracles don't land in cluttered hands. You've outgrown your current space, and your spirit knows it. That's why everything lately feels uncomfortable, even familiar places. Discomfort is not your enemy. It's your compass. You must stop giving CPR to dead situations. They are draining you, and your miracle cannot live in a place where you are constantly being drained. The mistake is not always loud. Sometimes it's quiet whisper that says, "Just stay one more day." But those extra days become months. Those months become years. And then you wonder why the blessing passed you. This is your release notice. You are being called to something massive. But the bridge you're meant to cross is burning behind you, and it won't wait forever. Archangel Michael says you are protected. But protection does not equal permission to stay stagnant. Protection means you have the right to move boldly. You were never meant to beg for love, for peace, or for blessings. Everything meant for you is chasing you right now, but you keep pausing to pick up what was never yours to carry. Type Amen to get blessing 808. There's someone you're trying to convince to see your worth. Stop. They already saw it, and they feared it. That's why they walked away or treated you like you were less than divine. Your miracle is not connected to someone who cannot hold your light. It's connected to someone who sees your fire and says, "Let's build something together." This message is not here to inspire you, it's here to interrupt you. The heavens couldn't wait any longer. They had to speak now before the window closed. The portal is still open, but you must walk through it alone. You won't lose anything that is meant to walk with you. If it's for you, it will follow. If not, let it fall. There's no shame in letting go. The only shame is pretending to be happy in places where you're dying inside. You've done that for too long. Now you must rise. No more looking back. No more bidding. No more repeating. Comment below if your spirit is rising with these words and means you're shifting. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. There's a city calling your name. A person dreaming of your presence. A door waiting to recognize your knock. But they cannot find you if you keep hiding in your comfort zone. Your current surroundings cannot contain your future. That's why it feels tight. That's why it feels like you're suffocating. You beg for clarity. Here it is. This message is your sign. It's loud. It's sacred. It's irreversible. There's a person who thinks they've broken you beyond repair. But the miracle ahead is proof that not only are you being restored, you are being multiplied. This miracle will not just bless you. It will shock those who doubted you. Their mouths will fall silent when they see what arrives next. You'll rise, not out of spite, but out of divine force. Because you were chosen, and that calling doesn't disappear just because you paused for a while. The mistake you are about to make will cancel years of silent preparation. That's why you must not go backward now. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. You are right on the edge of divine explosion. And right before divine release, the enemy always tries to offer something tempting, comfortable. We're almost right. That's the mistake. Don't bite the bait. There's a reason you've been losing sleep. Your body feels what your mind hasn't caught up with yet. You are not stuck. You are in spiritual labor. A miracle is being born through your obedience. But you must push. You must breathe. You must release. And you must not go back. Archangel Michael says, this moment is so serious that heaven has cleared your timeline, your energy, and even certain people just to bring you to this crossroads. The angels are watching. The trumpet is ready. But your next move will decide what happens. There is no delay unless you create it. The delay only begins when you choose fear. You are one decision away from walking into a story that will write every tear you've ever cried. This is your interruption. This is your permission. This is your escape. That opportunity you've been afraid to say yes to. It's actually the miracle. That invitation you've ignored out of anxiety. That's the door you've been praying for. Don't make the mistake of ignoring it again. Comment now if you feel your heart racing and your soul whispering, this is it. Type Amen to get blessing 606. You are not behind. You are exactly on time. But you must not waste these 45 minutes. You see, divine time is not measured in clocks. It's measured in courage. When you move with courage, time bends around you. When you delay, the heavens pause. Your name is already in rooms you haven't entered. But if you choose that familiar path again, the one paved with fear, shame, or unworthiness, you'll miss what was meant for you. There's a person watching you from afar. They know your value. They are waiting for the perfect moment to step in, but if you don't align now, you'll miss their arrival. They won't chase what is standing still. They're watching for your signal, your movement, your shift, your rise. And you cannot rise if you're still weighed down by the opinions of people who never loved you properly. Do not give them that power again. You've already forgiven them. Now forgive yourself and move. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. You are being watched by divine eyes and jealous ones too. The jealous ones want you to fumble right now. They are hoping you take the bait, make the mistake, and delay your blessing again. But the divine ones, your angels, ancestors, heavenly forces, they're cheering for you. They are screaming in the spirit, urging you to go. To step. To say yes. You've gone through too much to break now. You've seen too much darkness to not demand the light. The path ahead may not look perfect. It may still be unclear. But that's how miracles start. Clarity comes after obedience. Not before. You will never feel fully ready. But you are already qualified. Stop waiting to feel confident. Just walk. Confidence will meet you on the road. Comment below if you understand now what this message is doing. It's unchaining your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. The miracle you've been asking for is in motion. The angels have already touched the person's heart who is meant to call you. The contact is already drafted. The shift has already begun. But they are waiting for one thing. Your yes. Not a hesitant yes. Not a fearful yes. A full-hearted, I'm ready, kind of yes. There's something you've been planning to do tomorrow. Don't wait until tomorrow. A miracle is set for now. If you wait, it may go to someone else. Not because you don't deserve it, but because you hesitated when you were supposed to leap. This is a sacred countdown. Every second matters. You are on divine time. This is not another message. This is not another word. This is your moment. You prayed for a sign and heaven sent a shout. Type Amen to get blessing 123123. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. You are carrying light inside of you that generations before you only dreamed of. But that light will dim if you keep surrounding yourself with people who prefer shadows. You've been called out. Locked. Separated, and yes, it's been painful. But it's also been perfect. Because the next season you're walking into can't be shared with everyone. Your mistake would be trying to take everyone with you. But your miracle is built for you. It's okay to grieve what's leaving. But don't delay what's arriving. The reason everything feels so intense right now is because you are passing through a spiritual gateway. Not everyone makes it through. Only the brave do. And you are brave, even if you forgot for a moment. So rise. Let go. Move forward. You're almost there. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. Everything around you is speaking. The signs are no longer subtle. The clock in the spirit realm is ticking down. And yet many around you remain unaware of how close you are to divine shift. But you feel it. That heat in your chest. That ringing in your ears. And tension in your gut that won't go away. Those aren't symptoms. They're signals. You're being awakened from the inside out because heaven is trying to get your attention. The next mistake will cost you too much. The next step will open or close everything. And you already know what it is. You've been battling with this decision for days, maybe weeks. You've gone quiet, pulling away from people, replaying conversations in your mind. That's because your spirit is louder than your surroundings. Archangel Michael says, do not let your emotional attachment become the chains that keep you stuck. You are meant to be free to rise, to walk in authority, not to crawl through confusion. This is not the time to go back to old patterns. You've already outgrown that cycle. The people, the places, even your own behaviors. They no longer match your future and your miracle. It doesn't recognize the version of you who doubts. It only responds to the version of you who says, I believe. Comment below if you know this message is exposing the very thing you've been afraid to face. This is your sacred push. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. Some of you are just one phone call away from changing your entire life. But that call won't come if you're still entangled in conversations that drain your divine energy. You are not responsible for carrying those who were never meant to rise with you. Let them go. Save your soul. The miracle ahead requires a stronger version of you. A lighter version, a version who is ready to leave behind the weights disguised as people, habits, or regrets. There are emails waiting in inboxes with your name. There are rooms where your face has been shown in visions. There are blessings held up by one thing, your delay. A mistake you are about to make might not seem like much. It might even feel logical. But in the spiritual realm, it will cause a shift. One that may take months or years to recover from. You are standing on holy ground right now. And that means the next step must be made with intention. Move wisely. Move boldly. Move now. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Someone is watching your glow and trying to dim it before it blinds the world. But they can't stop what's divinely lit. Still, if you invite them into your space again, they'll try to convince you to stay small. You can't do that anymore. You've already tasted freedom. You've already felt what it means to step into divine clarity. The mistake you made last time was listening to voices that didn't carry your promise. Don't repeat that pattern. This is your repeat warning, your repeat sign, your divine mercy. A miracle doesn't require your perfection. It only needs your presence. Heaven is not waiting on your resume. It's waiting on your response. There are two paths right now. One leads to divine exhilaration, the other to silent regret. Only you can choose. But understand, this moment is sealed in prophetic timing. The decision you make now will echo for years. Comment if you know you're not meant to miss this moment. Type with boldness. Type with finality. Type Amen to get blessing 7373. You've begged the heavens for answers, cried into your pillow when no one was watching, questioned your own worth when doors kept closing. But every door was redirecting you to this. This door. This moment. This divine alignment. It won't come again in the same way. Don't gamble your future by ignoring the message flashing in front of your soul. You were never average. That's why your journey has been so intense. Average people don't face supernatural warfare. United ones do. You were built to survive what others couldn't. Now you're being asked to receive what others won't. It takes courage, it takes obedience. It takes letting go of the idea that you must deserve it all first. You are enough, even now. And your miracle is scheduled for this version of you. But don't make that one decision that pushes it away again. You're too close now. Type Amen to get blessing 8080. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. You are being handed a new script. A new storyline, a new beginning. But the pages will not turn unless you do. Stop revisiting what hurt you. Stop waiting for apologies that may never come. Stop explaining your worth to people who already know it but pretend not to. There is something coming that will cause your enemies to fall silent and your supporters to rise. It's not just a breakthrough. It's a proof. The mistake you're about to make is not about failure. It's about choosing less when you were born for more. There is more coming. More joy. More peace. More pavilion. But it cannot find you if you stay hiding in the places that hurt you. This message is your call to step out. La Tamara. Now. Comment if your heart is beating faster. That's divine confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. You are now in the final stretch of this divine window. What you choose in these final minutes will ripple into every corner of your life. This is not just about this hour. This is about the years to come. Your miracle is already active in the spiritual dimension. But if you take one wrong turn now, it will go dormant. Not disappear, but delay. And you don't have time to be delayed again. You've already waited long enough. You've already passed every test the darkness threw at you. Now it's time to receive. But you must not sabotage this moment by returning to an old mindset. That person you're tempted to text again. Don't. That situation you're planning to just check one last time. Don't. That meeting you've been debating whether to attend or cancel. Choose obedience over curiosity. Archangel Michael says there are beings walking with you right now, guarding your spirit. They are fighting battles on your behalf, silencing accusers and revealing secret plots behind closed doors. But they need you to act. Your hesitation weakens the momentum. Your courage completes the circle. You ask heaven to rescue you. This is the rescue. This message. These words. This moment. Don't reject your own answered prayer. Type Amen to get blessing 999,999. You've never felt time move this fast because you've never stood in a gate this powerful. Right now, you are being scanned spiritually. Heaven is measuring your readiness. If your soul says yes, the light will flood in. If you doubt too long, the door narrows. You don't have to figure it all out. You just need to say yes. The miracle will handle the rest. The money that's been tied up, it's about to release. The opportunity that ghosted you, it's circling back. The person you couldn't stop thinking about, they've been receiving divine nudges to contact you, but they're watching your steps first. Don't let them see fear in your steps. Let them witness fire. Let them see courage. Let them see heaven in motion through you. This is your crossover. Don't take your baggage. Don't take your guilt. Don't take the voice that told you you're too late. You are right on time. Comment below if you feel like something is shaking inside of you. That's your spirit breaking the old chains. Type Amen to get blessing 411,411. Stop comparing this miracle to past blessings. This one is different. This one is massive. This one is generational. You've planted seeds in silence. You've cried in isolation. You smiled in public while breaking inside. That wasn't weakness. That was preparation. Every tear was counted. Every disappointment was known. Now comes the restoration. But here's the truth. You must choose the path that scares you in the best way. The path that challenges your comfort but fuels your calling. A mistake you're tempted to make is rooted in fear. But the miracle you're about to receive is rooted in fire. Fear won't carry you through this storm. Fire will. You are being crowned, whether you feel worthy or not. You are being elevated, whether you feel ready or not. This is your prophecy unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. You're not broken. You're being rebuilt. You're not lost. You're being redirected. You're not weak. You're just moments away from stepping into unimaginable strength. The enemy knows it. That's why your phone has been a battlefield. That's why your thoughts have been clouded. That's why people from your past keep showing up. It's the final distraction before the miracle. But you are not who you used to be. You are wiser now, stronger, louder in the spirit. And heaven is about to respond to your awakening with a blessing that shocks even you. Keep moving forward. You're walking into the divine. Type Amen to get blessing 808,080. The countdown is now at its final seconds. Your angels are watching. Your ancestors are weeping with joy. The divine realm is ready. Now you must choose. Do not play small. Do not wait. Do not explain. This is your miracle. Your name is remounted. Your future depends on it. You are loved. You are chosen. You are rising. Now move. Type Amen to get blessing 1000. You did not reach this moment by accident. You crossed a spiritual threshold few are strong enough to approach. Every second that passes now is sacred. You are no longer walking through time. You are walking through prophecy. A veil has been lifted. You can feel the difference in the atmosphere. It's lighter, sharper, more electric. This is the zone where the unseen starts to manifest in the physical. You are now in the realm where the prayers you forgot you prayed are about to show up. But beware, this space is fragile. The enemy cannot enter it. So he sends whispers to your mind instead. Doubt. Distraction. Delay. Those are his tools. You survived all three. Now you must master them. You are not the same person who started this journey, you have evolved in silence. You have transformed without applause. You have shifted without needing validation. Comment now if your entire body feels this frequency vibrating through your soul. That's heaven confirming you're exactly where you need to be. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. A stranger is about to become a part of your destiny. Someone you haven't met will soon be used as a key to unlock the next door. But if you retreat again, if you pull back now, you won't cross paths. This is how divine timing works. It aligns people, places, and moments in a symphony of unseen design. But your part is to show up. Not perfectly. Just present. A mistake you're tempted to make goes to your own miracle. Hiding behind overthinking. Pretending you're okay with less. You are not. You never were. That's why you've been restless. That's why nothing normal satisfies your spirit anymore. Because you're not built for normal. You're chosen for extraordinary. You've been betrayed. Lied to. Hosed. Ignored. But still, your name has not been removed from the miracle. Archangel Michael says, they tried to erase you, but your name was written in light. And no hand of man can remove what heaven has sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 33,333. There's someone out there with your next blessing in their hands. They don't even know it yet. But they are being prepared. Just like you were. The house you dreamed of is not just a fantasy. The opportunity you think is too big is actually too small for where you're going. The love you thought you lost is nothing compared to the alignment that's coming. Don't mess this up by going backward. Don't let loneliness make you call someone who was only sent to teach you, not to travel with you. Your past was a classroom. Your now is the bridge, your future is the palace. But you don't get the crown if you keep trying to walk like a servant. You must now stand like royalty. Comment below if you're ready to finally wear your crown without apology. You've earned this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 7878. Every step you take now is recorded by angels. Every breath you release is creating momentum in the divine. Your name is being whispered in rooms where decisions are made. A light is forming around you. Even those who spoke against you will be drawn back into your orbit. Not to harm you, but to witness you. You'll recognize the moment when it happens. Something will feel different. Time will pause. Air will still. Spirit will rise. That is the miracle entering your life. But again, you must not open the door to the mistake. You know what it is. I have it. At person. At fear. At inner voice that says you're not ready. You are ready. You were born ready. The fire in your chest is proof. Comment with your strength. Let the angels hear you declare it. Type Amen to get blessing 232,323. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. The finish line is no longer far away. It's right in front of you. All you have to do now is stop questioning the path and start walking it fully. Some of you will cry after reading this, not because you're weak, but because your soul finally feels seen. That's what this message was for. It's not just words. It's a spiritual activation. Others will feel energy rush through their chest or see light move in the corner of their vision or feel like something invisible just touched their shoulder. That's your confirmation. That's your signal. That's your miracle starting now. So don't step backward. Don't let regret ruin your rhythm. Don't let the fear of what ifs drown out the voice of heaven saying go. You've been called chosen. Protect him. Now rise. Type Amen to get blessing 7,770. You have made it past the point of no return. This is the realm where few enter, where miracles don't just knock. They break open doors, but remember, the closer you are to victory, the more intense the distractions become. You are glowing now. Not just physically, but spiritually. There's a light on you that can no longer be hidden. That's why certain people have become more distant, more cold, or suddenly silent. They sense what's coming for you. And though they may not admit it, your glow makes their shadows tremble. Don't make the mistake of dimming that light to make others comfortable. Don't shrink. Don't apologize. Don't return to spaces that can't hold your elevation. The next 24 hours are critical. Something is aligning. Something is rising. Something is approaching your door and it's carrying answers, clarity, restoration. Comment now if every part of your body is sensing something powerful is coming. That's the divine pressing through your physical shell. Type Amen to get blessing 200,200. This is what it looks like before everything changes. The emotional intensity, the strange dreams, the moments of silence where you feel like crying but don't know why. That's not confusion. That's the spirit realm preparing you to receive what you once had to survive without. This time, you won't have to beg. You won't have to prove yourself. The blessing will recognize you and it will land directly in your lap. The mistake many people make is assuming miracles always come with signs. But the biggest miracles come quietly, humbly, like whispers through familiar winds. Don't expect thunder. Expect peace. Don't expect a loud announcement. Expect a sacred knowing. You are being aligned with ease. After the chaos comes calm. After the storm comes stillness. That stillness is not absence. It's arrival. Type Amen to get blessing 666,666. Archangel Michael says this next level is not just a blessing for you. It's a breakthrough for generations. Your bloodline shifts because of your choice. You will soon be contacted about an opportunity you gave up on. Accept it. Even if it makes you nervous. Even if it seems bigger than your current strength. You'll grow into the role. The miracle was designed with your growth in mind. You've cried over things that are about to become laughable. What once brought you pain will now bring you power. You'll look back at your old wounds and say that almost broke me, but now I'm unbreakable. The person you were becoming in secret is now ready to walk in public. The seeds you planted in silence are now breaking the soil. The harvest is ready, but you must not return to fear. Fear is the only thing standing between you and the miracle. And fear is a lie. Comment below if you are ready to destroy that lie and walk fully in your truth. Type Amen to get blessing 900,090. You are not too late. You have not missed it. This message was timed by the divine to intercept your hesitation. If you're reading this, it's because your name was whispered in heaven, and the answer was sent to earth in this very form. Don't question the way it reached you, don't doubt the method. Focus only on the message. Your feet are being directed now, your hands are being strengthened. Your heart is being renewed. This is your soul remembering who you were before the world told you to settle. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your delay. You are your calling. You are your divine agreement. You are your miracle waiting to happen. Type Amen to get blessing 313,131. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Let your past stay where it belongs, behind you. Let those who didn't believe in you become part of the audience, not the journey. Let your healing speak louder than their silence. You don't need revenge. You need alignment. You don't need applause. You need flow. You don't need validation, you need divine permission, and you already have it. Let the heavens see your courage now. Let the angels record your obedience. Let the world witness your becoming. This is your time. Type Amen to get blessing 171,717. The mistake would be to exit this message and change. The miracle is already circling your life, waiting for an opening. Don't close the gate now. Don't doubt now. Don't go back now. You're not who you used to be. You're everything that called you to be. Now act like it. Walk like it. Receive like it. Type Amen to get blessing 1110. This moment is no longer about waiting. This moment is about walking. Your feet may tremble, but they are now ordered. Your hands may feel weak, but they are now anointed. Your heart may still carry scars, but it now holds sacred fire. You have become the miracle others prayed to witness. The only mistake now is staying still when the door has swung wide open. You don't need permission from people who couldn't understand your calling. You only need to respond to what heaven has already authorized. This next phase will not be slow, it will not be gentle. It will come fast, loud, powerful, because you have waited long enough. Comment below if you feel this frequency racing through your body. It's not emotion. It's divine energy ready to erupt into action. Type Amen to get blessing 989,898. You are entering a season where those who doubted you will need your signature. The ones who laughed, they'll watch you rise. The ones who ghosted you, they'll see your name in places they never imagined. But you won't even need to clap back. You'll be too busy walking through doors they tried to block. A new house. A contract. A sudden deposit. A shocking yes from someone in authority. It's already scheduled. Don't stop here. Don't return to anything that makes you second-guess the miracle that already bears your name. If you want to rise, you must no longer entertain conversations meant to keep you small. Speak like you've already arrived. Walk like it's already happening. Think like the miracle is done. Type Amen to get blessing 404,040. Archangel Michael says, the final battle is happening in your mind. It's the whisper that says, what if it doesn't work out? But heaven has a louder whisper. What if it's bigger than you imagined? You've seen enough disappointment to believe in what's possible. Now believe it for yourself. Others will get blessed through your obedience. Your healing won't be private anymore. It will be a public testimony. But the miracle can't flow if you keep feeding the doubt. Starve it. Replace every fearful thought with a divine one. Instead of what if I fail? Say what if this is exactly why I was born? Instead of I'm scared, say I'm chosen. Instead of waiting for peace, move into it. The moment you act on this energy, the atmosphere will bend in your favor. People will show up. Calls will come through. Emails will respond. But not if you sit back in silence. Heaven does not bless fear. It responds to boldness. Type Amen to get blessing 212,121. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. You are now carrying the same light that used to intimidate you and others. You've become what you once prayed for. You used to wonder what it felt like to walk with divine power. Now you're living it. But the enemy knows this too. That's why the temptation to settle come now dressed in sweetness, in kindness, in comfort. It may look like a good opportunity. It may sound like a reasonable choice. But it's a trap if it keeps you from the grayer. This isn't the time for almost. This is the time for absolutely. You absolutely will rise. You absolutely are favored. You absolutely will not return to the version of you that tolerated less. Comment below if you feel this truth burning up every old doubt inside of you. Type Amen to get blessing 550. There's an invisible shield around you now. A force field that is confusing your enemies and silencing those who once used your name recklessly. They can't touch you anymore. Not because they changed him, but because you did. You are walking in higher vibration, faster frequency, untouchable favor, and the only thing that can remove that is you. If you allow doubt, it fades. If you welcome back the wrong people, it flickers. If you delay again, it weakens. But if you keep moving, it becomes fire. It becomes wind. It becomes unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 101,101 right now. Right as your eyes read this sentence, a breakthrough is forming in the spirit realm. This is not just a word. It is a living code. A key unlocking the gates to your next level. If you could see what was happening behind the veil, you wouldn't just sit. You'd run. You'd dance. You praise. Because it's here. Don't miss it now. Don't go back to sleep. Don't forget what you felt reading these words. This is your soul roaring. This is your sign screaming. This is your miracle walking into the room. Type Amen to get blessing 303. This is not the time to sit in silence when the skies have opened above your name. Right now, everything is listening. The wind, the spirit, the timing, the people about to enter your life. They are all waiting on you to walk through the final invisible door. You are not fired. In fact, you're standing on the miracle. The ground beneath your feet is already soaked in divine preparation. But if you make one long turn out of fear, you'll walk past what was meant for you. It won't vanish, but it will wait. And waiting will cost you time, joy, alignment, and the peace you've been begging God to send. So listen closely. This is not just a continuation of a message. This is your confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 600,060. The person you're supposed to become already exists in the spirit realm. Every time you obey, you align with that version of you. Every time you delay, you create distance. The mistake is thinking you have more time to make the same decisions, but you don't. This is the cutoff point. The spiritual gates are closing behind you, and you must now choose if you're stepping into the promised territory or staying in the land of maybe. The miracle is no longer waiting on heaven. It's waiting on your yes. You are still thinking it will show up wrapped in clarity and safety. But blessings don't come wrapped in comfort. They come wrapped in obedience. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven is watching your movement in these next hours like a scroll being written in real time. Every decision, every thought, every whisper of fear is being weighed. But so is your courage, so is your praise. So is your yes. Even with trembling hands. The fire inside of you is holy. Don't let it die at the edge of your breakthrough." Type Amen to get blessing 292,929. You are stronger than your doubt. Your power is louder than your fear. You've been fighting for so long that you forgot what it feels like to receive. That's why this miracle will be overwhelming. Because you thought the battle would last forever. But every battle has a breaking point. And this is it. You may cry. You may fall to your knees. You may feel dizzy from the shift. That's how you know it's real. Because blessings this big don't whisper. They arrive like thunder. They pour in after years of drought. They come in waves after long silence, and they carry the weight of every tear you thought heaven forgot. Type Amen to get blessing 454,545. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. This message was not written. It was released. Released to reach you. To grab your spirit at the edge of that mistake you were about to make. To pull you back into alignment. To remind you that divine love still surrounds you. Even when you wander. This is your return, this is your moment of grace. This is your new beginning. And you don't need to explain it to anyone. Let your obedience speak louder than your defense. Let your shift speak louder than your apology. Let your glow speak louder than your silence. Type Amen to get blessing 343,000. 34. You're not losing. You're not stuck. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. You're being placed in the center of divine favor. But you must stay alert. The distraction that's coming will look like help, sound like comfort, and feel like ease. But it's a counterfeit. You will recognize it by the way it makes you small. Your true miracle will never shrink your spirit. It will expand it. It will elevate it. It will magnify your light, not mute it. Comment now if you understand that this time you will not miss the sign. You will not make that same mistake. Type Amen to get blessing 898,989. You're not behind. You're right on schedule. All that time you thought was wasted. It was calibration. Every detour was training. Every tear was water for the roots. Every delay was for divine safety. Now you're ready. Now the harvest won't crush you. Now the miracle won't confuse you. Now you're prepared to go. Don't walk. Run. Leave. Speak. Move. You are the blessing now. Type Amen to get blessing 747,474.